bedside voice right now.
No, I'm awake.
Yes, you do.
I'm awake.
You need some energy.
I'm trying.
It's 4 o'clock.
Mondays suck.
They don't.
I can never wake up on a Monday. It's, what time is it? 3:54, and I'm still trying to process myself here. What's up, guys? We are at Costco right now. Another really busy weekend, so we have to wholesale through them for these particular items. This has been a blessing and a curse. It's been crazy busy. There's no time, there's no downtime at all. But the money is good for our grocery store. If you're new here, I'm Ray. This is Felicia. We run a small grocery store for 2.5 years now. Things are going good. If you're interested in small business and entrepreneurship, hit the like button. It really helps this channel and support this dream. So thank you. Let's get into it. Today's video is going to be a little bit on the realistic side of things and the reality of success in small business.
Sales are doubled, if not tripled, certain days. But it makes the saying, more money, more problems, a reality. So we spent about $450, and we've noticed that the trend is that we're spending a lot more money now, and there is a reason for it. We will get into it in this video, but we are going to grab some dinner first, and then we're gonna head to the store to drop everything off.
We're here at the store. We're filling up the shelves. Mondays we're always closed. We use this time to fill the store back up, take a break, and just be away from customers, especially during these times. People are a little bit crazier. So yeah, it's really dark. I gotta turn on some lights. We're bringing everything in here. We're really short on a lot of things that people really want now. Flour, yeast, eggs. So we had really no choice. Our deliveries usually come on Wednesdays and Fridays, and if we're stuck, you know, we have to pick up our own stuff. It's just the reality of this business. You need inventory to make money, and even if you run out of 1 or 2 things, you have people that will come in, and if they don't get their items, they probably will never be back. So, you know, you could say, well, it's just eggs, but you know, you have 3 people that come in who wanted those eggs. Customer satisfaction says you're going to want that customer to be satisfied so they return in the future for every item almost that you think is an essential and a pretty big staple in your store. You want to make sure that's in stock, because people don't care why you don't have something. They just want the product, and that's the sad reality of, you know, American consumerism, I guess. Unfortunately, we're going through some bills right now, to be honest. You know, you have your personal bills. Well, when you have a business, you have another set of bills, like it's another person, and you have to pay those bills for them. Does that make sense? It's a whole nother entity that you are taking care of, watching grow. It's like having a kid. Taking care of them, watching them, you know, make their mistakes, helping them through those mistakes, and making sure no one bullies them online. So we actually had to go through that and deal with that online mess from someone who was very upset with our business. That'll be another video in the future on dealing with online bashing of your business. It will happen once, twice within your career. There's always going to be someone who is very, very upset and wants to go to the online world to complain or embarrass you or whatever it may be. There are certain ways we handled it that we can convey to you in another video, but that's not what we're getting into with this one. I'm just letting you know so I don't forget myself. Alright, welcome back to my back room. This is where all the magic happens. Baking, cooking, crying, you name it, we do it, okay? We need to start making improvements to the store because we're going to pay for it in the long run. Let me explain what I mean by that. To simplify it, the more money you make in business, the more profit essentially you should be showing. And the more profit you're showing, the more money you'll owe in taxes. So instead of paying those taxes, I'm not trying to evade any tax or anything, you want to reinvest your profits into your business to lower your taxes so you can make more money in the future. Rinse and repeat, pay yourself more to avoid paying too many business taxes. And no matter what, at the end of the day, if you're showing profit, you will pay taxes, but we want to minimize the amount by reinvesting into our store. So essentially, that's where our headache is becoming. How do we not get hit with such a huge tax bill at the end of the year if we are successful each year? And now with the ramp up of our business due to the certain circumstances in the grocery business, we have to find clever ways to improve this business. And we can start at the back room, more shelving, new equipment, maybe a small oven to do some of our own baking. It's all in the mix. We're working it out, we're getting quotes. We need to make improvements to this business to make this a better shopping experience. And that goes for any business that you are in. If you show profit, you owe taxes. If you show more profit, you're going to owe more in taxes. Try to find something that you can reinvest in to lower that and make your business even better. So I want to give you an example of how we started reinvesting into our business. These are called Metro shelving. You probably see them in small, locally owned stores. We, let's just say we used to have these. I'm going to show you right now. These little guys, they don't hold as much inventory. And we're replacing them with these to hold more inventory. The new shelves probably cost me about 150 bucks each. The inventory we can carry also costs me money, which we're trying to spend a little bit more money to show less in profit. But I can carry more and I reinvest more into this business to make more money in the future, rinse and repeat, reinvest to make it even better, and cut into our profits a little bit more to keep reinvesting to make more money. It's a never-ending cycle. It probably is kind of confusing the way I explain things sometimes, but if you think of it simply like this, you reinvest to make your business better and to pay less money in taxes. That's the bottom line. All right, so just remember, these little guys, no good. All Metro shelves reinvested to start our process to make this business as best as can be. Let's move on to the other side. High Metro shelf fits a lot of stock. Our low coffee Metro shelf, not as much. We have to figure out how we're getting this aisle all uniform, nice and high, all the way to that black shelf there. It doesn't seem like a big change, but you could probably hold another $2,000 worth of stock by making all these shelves as high as we want them, this high. And the more inventory you have, the more you're going to sell, as long as it's the right inventory. This corner I've complained about probably in 7 different videos. Maybe if you've watched them, you know how annoyed I am. This corner doesn't turn product fast enough to take this much space in this small store. So eventually this table will be removed. We'll put one small shelf with only the essentials that actually sell. I'm telling you, almonds, cashews, pecans, chocolate covered almonds are big. Just the essentials that actually turn are going to be placed here against this fridge. And then we're going to be moving in a 3-door freezer here to carry, frozen fish, frozen veggies, fries, things like that. Just to have that option for our customers in order for them to possibly return to get those items again that we never had before. So it's a reinvestment, not only to make more money from our existing customers, but to add that option for people who generally only eat frozen goods, which is a lot of people, sadly, but good for me, I guess, if we install this freezer. Our newest addition to this store is this small freezer, which most likely will be only for ice cream, gelato, things like that. Perfect in the summer. Maybe some frozen cakes or things like that. But just to have that option, we get asked a lot for ice cream, and we added this in. And of course, there will come a time where we can't improve this place any further, without being unrealistic. So, then it begs the question, do we hire on more people? Because those people will be considered an expense against our profits, which we wouldn't have to pay during tax season. So there's no sense in me paying $25,000 worth of, taxes because me and Felicia didn't want to hire anybody, when I can pay someone $25,000 for that year, and we won't have to break our backs as much, and we'll have a little bit more free time for ourselves. So it's a give and take. You know, you hire another person on, but you pay less in taxes, but it takes off your workload. This area is our dairy fridge over here. You know, all your cheeses, eggs, milk, yogurt is all in here. This is more like ready-made foods, drinks, orange juice, stuff like that, all the different kind of juices, bacon. This area needs to be reworked as well, only because everything is very jam-packed and not as visible for the customer. You want to make it as easy as possible for someone to pick something up and buy it. It shouldn't be behind anything else. It shouldn't be, you know, crowded with everything else. It should be sectioned off, and we're really failing in the dairy fridge because it's really jam-packed with a lot of variety, but not enough space. So nothing really makes sense in this fridge because it's so crowded. You know, we have our cheese, our milk, and our eggs, you know, yogurt, cream cheese, things like that. But it needs to be a little bit more spread out with a little bit more variety to really get something that can really accommodate more people. We're not trying to serve everybody at this store, but this is very limited for something so essential in people's diet that we want to expand this section, possibly move our dairy fridge into this 3-door cooler here, and limit our ready-made meals, because with everything going on in the world, people aren't trusting anyone else to make their food as much. So for the time being, ready-made food is on a low. This is another shelf I added. It's our new style of shelf, the taller Metro. A lot of variety on here. People were really into keto before everything else kind of hit the fan. Keto has slowed down a lot, but I think it'll come back around right before summer, when things with the world finally get back to normal. So we're leaving this here, and the other master plan for this is to get rid of this, and make it all Metro shelves all the way down, and those 2 chest freezers you see down there, where are they? Right here and here, will become one stand-up cooler, just like the one we purchased right here, which is a vegan, keto, and like a dessert fridge as well. I'm going to tell you the biggest setback ever of opening or having a grocery store or something similar like to this, convenience store, whatever you want to call it. This is by far the most detrimental thing that will happen to your life when you open a store like this. It's the constant ability to have any type of food you want at no personal cost to you. It will be something you pay for because it's your business, but anytime, you know, something is 2 days before its overdue date, you have to take it off the shelf, and guess where it goes? It goes here to the back room. And guess who has first dibs on it? Well, the people who bought it, the owners of the store. So Felicia, can you just show us some of the temptations we have to deal with right now? Like, look at these cookies right now. I've already had 4 of these. I gotta stop. This, okay, it's obviously a blessing and a curse, but like, okay, you know, when you have these at your leisure, anytime you want,
I take all the broken ones.
Along with marble cakes, you know, fresh bread, it just, you're not gonna get in shape. You're like, I'm not gonna walk around like Channing Tatum back in 2012 with these cookies available 24/7, because I practically live here, and either they're being thrown out because they're about to expire, or, you know, sometimes we can repurpose something or we can donate it if it's okay, but it's here for me to eat, and that is a problem. And also it's awesome, but it's a big problem. So yeah, just be aware of that. Felicia doesn't mind. She's chewing one right now, so we're good. So that's an update on our store during the world's condition. Sales are amazing. We need to now figure out what exactly we want to reinvest our money into. Trust me, we're not getting rich here by any means. This video is not to brag or boast or anything like that. It's just a healthy business couple months that we're trying to take advantage of and reinvest in to make our business better for the future and for the community. Whether it be, you know, more shelves, more fridges, more inventory, whatever it may be, it has to happen, because I do not want to be hit next year with a gross tax bill because we had an amazing 4 months because of the world situation. I would show you our sign that is being installed, but I'm not sure if we want to reveal our store's name yet, just in case there's some internet trolls, which we already deal with enough personally in this community sometimes, so I don't want to add to that just yet. But yes, we purchased a new sign, and it should be installed as soon as everything's back in order. It was a much needed improvement for our visibility of the store. And Felicia has been wanting to upgrade this for a long time because the visibility is very, very poor from the street. Felicia's really wanted to upgrade this for a long time, and she's right, because the visibility is very, very poor from the street. Our sign was a very budget-friendly sign when we first opened the store. You know, you can't start off with the best stuff all the time, hence why you see me trying to make improvements as we grow. We started from the bottom, literally from the bottom at this store, and we built it up day by day, and here we are today, trying to reinvest and find things to make this store even better. The first thing was the sign. Felicia, I don't know if you wanted to chime in. This was your baby. This was her upgrade. But
I needed it to go a long time ago.
Yeah, it was pretty much a circle with our logo, and you can't read it from like more than 2 feet away. So yeah.
So I am going to cut Ray off here because he's going to go on and on and on about everything. And yeah, so we do have upgrades that we need to make. We do have improvements that we are going to be making in the next couple weeks. Maybe one day we'll be able to show you exactly how our store looked when we opened it. It is a lot different than how it is now. But until then, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos. And yeah, we appreciate you guys watching. Comment below. I like reading all the comments. And yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.